Yeah. Evidently, you are and want to read I want to book. And then want to yes, really. The mic is on. No, keep it there. So that it's
जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी will not finish this particular sentence unless we go to 5. Okay? Please recite after me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Pathagami Bhavani Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Pathagami Bhavani Jagannath Swami. Jagannath Swami. Decide after me. Jagannath Swami. Nayana Pathagami. Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu में क्या मतलब है? Oh my Lord Jagannath, be my be the swear of my part. Right? Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath. Jaya Baladev, Jaya Baladev, Baladev, Jaya Baladev. Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Subhadra. Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami, Jagannath Pathagami Bhavatu.
Perfect. 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 With the one. Jagannath Swami Nayana
Pathagami, Jagannath Pathagami Bhavatu. Sai Gora, Sai Gora, Sai Gora, Sai Gauranga, Sai Gauranga, Sai Gauranga, Sai Gauranga, Sai Gauranga, Sai Gauranga, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Jai Radha, Radhe Radhe. Jai Radha, Vinod Radhe. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada. Jai Go Premanande, Hari Hari. युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, युग धर्म हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की, श्री श्री राधा विनोद की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, all glories to Shambhu devotees, all glories to Shambhu devotees, all glories to Shambhu. Hare Krishna. Any Mataji would like to sing?
అది మునగాకుండా ఏడిపిస్తాను. ఇది ఉండదమ్మా.
Prabhuji, should I put it like this or front? Front. Stand. Wait. Here. See, here one thing you have done. Like that. Correct. Let it set. Now it is correct. Little bit is there. Here it is moving, na? This is no, it is like this one. It's fine now. No? Yes, fine. Leave. On the other, don't move it. We can move it from here. Correct. But all that is correct. Stop it. Is it dump it? It has to go here. You put it here. Little bit. Little bit. Now correct. Still it's hand only. Wait. See that photo. Correct. Little bit. Little bit it has to go. And I do. You know. No, Prabhuji, it is like that only, see?
No, it's too much.
It's fine, I think. If we- this is fine.
Is there no way to make this fixed?
Fixed, I think this has broken something. One second. Broken here.
That it's not keep on stressing.
Figure out.
No. It's like this. It should be like this.
No one's got this. Give me.
Like this.
Here we go.
So
You can expect. Right?
No, one second.
yeah, like that.
No, it won't. This needs to like this.
It's like this.
One second.
Still, but you can tighten it a bit.
Now it's super tight. Perfect. Let's tight it here first.
Hare Krishna.
It's fine.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Oh, let go. Hare Krishna.
It's already.
Is it audible? More candidates expected. One more. Yeah, share something. In a advanced view mode. Look at translation. Now, you will do that.
I can move it.
You are not doing manuals. So, feel. Something that's right on by. Jaya. Punjabi Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaram. Yashodandana Prajapati Yashodandana
Oh, Prabhuji, ID is fine.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yeah, your screen has been my yeah, has been my
Yeah, log in and let's say login access. I log in access.
Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Prajavrajakacarya Stota Sadestivan Gradesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jagat Guru, Savior of the whole world, BBD founder Acharya, ISKCON founder Acharya, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Vinod Ki Jai. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai Ki Jai. Jai Gaur Premanande. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadadi Swapadandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitam Nischa He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hare Vancha Kalpanarubhyascha Kripa Sindhavyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desatarni Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Hare. Okay, so welcome all. Today is a very special, glorious day. Today is the Siksha Cermony. So what does Siksha means in Sanskrit? Okay, education with rules, right? Do we have rules in our school, college? Yeah, we have the same thing here also, right? Actually, people can come more in the front. If you're behind, you cannot see, you cannot understand. Okay. So what we will do is we'll talk about Siksha in two parts. The first is the Harinam. What is the glory of Harinam? The second, what we'll talk about the position of Krishna. I'm going to describe that from chapter 7 of Bhagavad Gita. And then what happens in your Siksha ceremony? What actually transforms in your Siksha ceremony? And then how you actually go to the next step in your life, right? That's what we're going to discuss today. Okay. So looks like you're all very enthusiastic, very nicely dressed up. I'm seeing many Vaishnavas now. Huh? I'm seeing all Panchakacham. Very good. And Mataji are also all smiling. They're all with Rashmi saris. Excellent. Okay. So let's look at this first sloka here. So how do you move this mouse? I don't want. Okay. Okay, so look at this first sloka, where Krishna says in chapter 7. So we'll first talk about the Lord's instruction and what is he trying to tell about devotion service and what is the benefit of it and how Siksha is going to help us to reach there. Okay, so that's the first part we're going to talk. The second part we'll talk about is we'll talk about how Harinam helps one to reach there much faster. Okay. So pay attention to this. So this is the first sloka of chapter 7, right? Let me recite the sloka. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Sakta Mano Partha Yogam Yunjam Madashraya Ashanshayam Samagrama Yata Nyashashi Takshrunu. Now look at the translation. Lord says, the Supreme Personality Godhead said, "Oh, here Arjuna." Here he says Partha. Partha is Arjuna. Okay. "Oh, here Partha. How by..." So here Pritha means he's son of. Who's Kunti's husband? Pandu. Oh, so he's son of Pandu, so hence he's calling it as Pritha. How by practicing yoga in full consciousness of me. Full consciousness of me. So he's talking about two things. One is yoga, another is full consciousness of me. Right? So what is yoga?
Connecting with the God.
So we are going to connect with Krishna. So he's telling one who connects with me. How he connects with me? Full consciousness of me. Okay. So for example, I want to connect with this Prabhuji, but I'll talk here, I'll do this, and I'll still say I'm connecting with him. So he'll feel weird. You're not connecting with me. You're doing many things. Right? So when we're having a serious conversation with someone across the table, you need to have eye contact, you need to have mind contact, focus. But if you don't do that, he is talking, but you're doing something, it's not connecting. So that means the yoga. That means Krishna is saying that one who's connecting with me, how? In full consciousness of me, right? Okay. Then he says, with mind attached to me. Now, mind is not running anywhere else. Mind attached to me, free from doubt. When you can know free from doubt, that he wants to know me in full. So, if you want to know who's Krishna, if you want to know him in full, what is the secret? What's the secret?
Not doubt.
No, first, what's the first secret? Connecting. Who's practicing yoga? Connecting with me, with full consciousness, attention on me, with full faith in me, he will be able to know me. There is no doubt about it. Okay? So, you all know the technique to know about Krishna? Right? So now, if you just because you concentrate on me, how you will come to know? If you're going to focus on Krishna, for example, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So I just chanted this mantra. I only heard what I spoke. And I'm remembering him. I'm seeing him in my heart. So I am connecting with him. I'm chanting him the Mula mantra. I'm having full faith on him. Then it says, you can know me in full. How will I now come to know? I only did chanting, then how will I know about Krishna? Huh? So Krishna is Paramatma in my heart, right? So the Paramatma will give this knowledge, right? A calf which is born to its mother, just born, it can know its mother, it can know how to drink milk, it can do all those things. So who's teaching the calf? So imagine the calf had to go to school to learn how to drink milk from its mother, how to eat, then come back and drink its mother's milk. Is it possible? So now Krishna is teaching the calf. So that same intelligence the Lord is telling, I'll give. Okay, is it clear? So now when you chant Harinam, what happens to you? You are going to connect with the Lord. Okay? But follow the conditions. Okay, go to the next sloka. So how many people can do this? There are billions and billions of people in this earth. Can everyone do this? Krishna says, no. Very, very rare, like a diamond. Will diamond be there with everyone? Not with everyone, only very few. Right? So Krishna says, it's like a diamond, very sacred. Right? So how many people will come to him? Krishna says here, Manushyanam sahasresu kaschit etati siddhaye etatam api siddhana kaschin mamyati tattvataha. That's what Krishna says. What's the meaning? Out of many thousands of men who wanted this path, spiritual path. Many, many thousands of men who wanted to follow the spiritual path. And those who have achieved perfection, he says, he hardly knows me in truth. That means thousands and thousands of people are there. Out of many, many thousands of people, some may endeavor to go into this path. Hare Krishna, Ashay Prabhu. We don't want disturbance during this class. It's very difficult. We want all the children to go to ground floor, Prabhu. This is a very serious subject, and people should focus on this. Okay? If you don't focus on this, then you're not going to learn this. So he says, out of thousands and thousands of people, some take up spiritual path. And out of those thousands of people who take up that spiritual path, one may endeavor to take me to know me. That means you'll see there are many people who call spiritualists, they'll go to this demigod, they'll go to that demigod, here, everywhere, but only some come to know about Narayana, comes to know about Krishna. In that, he says, hardly one knows me in truth. That means to practice this and to get the reciprocation from the Lord is a very, very rare feat. Right? So that's why you see, pure devotees are very rare. Okay? But you can be one of them. That's the beauty. Okay? Let's go further. Okay, so now Krishna is saying there are two elements in this creation. The first element is the material world. The second element is the spiritual world. Okay? In spiritual world, there is no birth, death, disease, nothing is there. You live eternally young. In the material world, the Atma does not become old. The body becomes old. Right? So we keep taking newer and newer bodies. And every time when we take a new body, we go through the same cycle of suffering, difficulties. Is this clear? So, this material world, this is the problem. We keep on changing bodies. In every time when we get a new body, new family, new spouse, new education, new life, new activities, again learn the same thing, all new. Newer happiness, newer problems, newer sufferings. Everything happens in this material world. So, Krishna says that I created this material world also. I created the spiritual world also. So that means there are two entities now. Now, currently we are in this material world, and Krishna is saying there is an opening, there is a gate from which you can move from this material world to the spiritual world. How? So, for example, someone dies. You do know 10 days of ceremony of Shraddh, then you do Vaikunta Samarajana, you do those things. No? So, what is those things? That person does not take birth again. That means no more deha. There is no more material body. Instead, Krishna takes him to the Vaikuntha Lok. So we are not born again in this planet. And he says, this is the two opportunities. In that, he says this material world is dissolution. That means it is temporary. It will be created, it will be destroyed. Even your day, 24-hour day is created in the morning, by evening, the sun sets, the day ends, the day completes. Everything is temporary in this material world. So don't put permanent plans here. That's what Krishna is trying to say. Okay? Does it give a good idea? Okay, good. So, what is our Siksha helps us? Siksha helps us to transcend this material world. What does transcend this material world means? I can move up the ladder. At the end of my life, I don't need to be born again. And that is the power of the Siksha. That's the power of this holy name. Okay. Now, sloka number 7, very beautiful sloka. See how the sloka is. Matta parattaram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya mayi sharvam idam protam sutre maniganadiva. What Krishna says in this sloka? O conqueror of wealth, He's calling us conqueror of wealth. Are we? We run after wealth, no? Okay. There is no truth superior to me, Krishna declares boldly in the Bhagavad Gita. Some people may say, oh, Shiva is supreme, Parvati is supreme, this supreme, that supreme. He says, no. He says, there is no one supreme than me. That means the Sanatana Dharma that you are practicing is the topmost that you are practicing, topmost religion. The Mohammedan philosophy said, I am servant of God. That means there is someone superior to me. The Christian philosophy said that I am son of God. That means my father is superior. The Buddhism philosophy said, no, we are not talking about God and things like that. We can achieve God by practice of ahimsa. We can achieve God by what is called as emancipation of all these material desires. So that means he's talking about basic LKG, UKG level, how you can reach God. But Krishna here is saying, I am God. Right? And he's boldly declaring, there is no truth superior to me. That means there is no Shastra, there is no personality, there is no power, and there is no creation superior to me. He is making it very clear, bold. Yeah? Then, everything rests upon me. If I created the Earth planet, if I created the Sun planet, if I created the Saturn planets, if I created the Vaikuntha planets, everything rests upon me. That means through my Shakti, through my energies, they're all floating. Otherwise, they'll fall down. Right? Do you know in the outer space, you throw an object, it will just fly away and be lost. You know that, no? You must have seen in movies, at least, even if you didn't read science. Correct? Then how is that the Earth is not flying away and getting lost? How is the moon is not flying away and getting lost? So that's the beauty, right? As pearls are strung on a thread. So that means, what does it mean is, say for example, any of you wearing a necklace, you can see the beads of the necklace. You cannot see, can you see the string of the necklace? You cannot see. But without that thread, can the necklace stay together? It fall down, right? So Krishna says, I am the thread. I am the one who's holding the entire creation intact. Okay, that's the meaning of this sloka, right? So now you see how Krishna is creating a supremacy here, right? Now we want to see some more slokas, which is going to talk about us now. Okay. So let's read this sloka now. Bijam mam sharva bhutanam viddhi partha sanatanaha buddhir matam asmi tejas vinamaham. What Krishna says, O son of Pritha, know that I am the original seed of all existence. Original seed. Anything that is existing should come from a seed. Any plant should come from a seed. He says, I am the origin. That means I am the creator of all existence that are present here that you are seeing. He says, the intelligent of the intelligent. If you someone you say, oh, Brihaspati, how much knowledge he's got? He's so intelligent. Today you may see a boy who's working in Microsoft or Google. Look at his intelligence. But he says, I am the intelligent. That means I am the one who gave that intelligence to him. Right? And he says, and the prowess of all powerful men. If you see the most powerful man, most powerful country, more powerful weapon or equipment, he says, I am the cause of it. It is me who I gave that intelligence to him. So now you can see the position of Krishna. How supreme he is. Okay. Okay. So we understood the position of Krishna. Now, all the living entities, just like you, me, each one of us, we are living in this material world. So what's happening to us? There are two energies that are existing. One is the spiritual energy, one is the material energy. The spiritual energy is upholding all the spiritual activities. the material energy consists of three parts: ignorance, passion, goodness. So these three energies, they constantly confuse us and make us to perform activities in the material world. For example, what is the difference between a person who's committing a crime and us? What is the difference? He's also got the same body. He's also get the same opportunity. How come he's committing a crime? Why I'm not committing crime? Some may say, no, it's education. I have many PhD students who are well educated. They commit big crime. So it's not education. Then what is the cause? This Maya Shakti, that is three modes of material nature, is the cause who's deluding those three people and making them to commit the crime. So Krishna says that. Deluded, you know what's the meaning of deluded means? Deluded then gotta nimge? Huh?
Putting in the illusion.
Putting an illusion. Yeah, confusing us. Putting confusion here. Okay. So he's confused and hence he commits the crime. Okay. So deluded by three modes, goodness, passion, ignorance, the whole world does not know me because they are so much. I'm so passionate about my job, my activities, my power, my wealth, my opulence, my beauty, all these things. I do not know Krishna. I do not come to this path. But people who are not deluded, who have come to this path, that means you see how wonderful and how lucky you are that the Lord has selected you to take up this Diksha. Otherwise, you will also be deluded, and by that delusion, you cannot understand who's Krishna. Right? For example, what's the first sloka that we read? The first sloka, Maya Asakta Manopartha, Yogam Yunjam Madashaya. What did we read there? By yoga, full consciousness, unconsciousness, mind attached on you, then what you can know? You can know Krishna. Yeah, but now look at Krishna says the whole world do not do any of these three things, or they're not given that opportunity to do these three things, and hence they do not know me. So what if you don't know Krishna? What if you don't know Krishna? What happens? You have to live in the material world. You have to take birth, death, old age, and disease. But what if you know Krishna? You can live in the spiritual world, where there is no sufferings. And so that's the difference. Okay. Okay. So now look at this sloka. Very beautiful. Daivihesha gunamayi mamam maya turatyaya mam eva ye prapadyante mayam yetam tarantite. So this divine energy of mind consisting of three modes of material nature is difficult to overcome. That means whoever is controlled by the material energies, they cannot do anything about it. They have to just helplessly suffer in this. No scope at all. But who is practicing consciousness with Krishna, they derive strength from Krishna, they can overcome the influence of this material energy. So that means they will not be once again put into difficulties. That is the beauty what Lord says. So hence he says, this divine energy of mind consisting of three modes is difficult to overcome, not possible. But by those who have surrendered to me can cross it beyond. That means, Hare Krishna, if you want to discuss, you please discuss outside and then come to the class. Do not discuss in the class. Okay. Thank you. So here it says, those who surrender to me can easily cross beyond it. What does that mean? If you connect with Krishna through the yoga process, we can cross over the influence of the material nature. If we do not, that means we are going to be part of this material nature. If we are going to be part of this material nature, what's going to happen? We will never get to mercy of the Lord. So that's the beauty. So he says, my strength is supreme. By taking strength of me, you can cross the challenges of this material world. What are the challenges of material world? Economic problems, health problems, problems due to others, problems due to natural calamities, problems due to diseases, unlimited problems. Says you can cross all of them very, very easily. Okay, that's what Krishna should say. Okay, let's look at this sloka. Okay, look at this sloka. So, what your Siksha level is going to do to you? What are you going to do in Siksha level? For example, one you're saying, I'm a 4-rounder chanter, I'm an 8-rounder chanter, I'm a 16-round chanter. What are you chanting? You're chanting Krishna. You're chanting Krishna and calling him for help. You're chanting Krishna that I want to connect with you. So, for those devotees, for those personalities, what is the offer? That's what the Lord is trying to tell you. Tesam jnani nitya yukta ekabhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jananino tyartam aham sacha mama priyaha. What is the meaning of this sloka? Of these, one whose full knowledge and who's always engaged in pure devotion service is the best. What is this pure devotion service here? You call out the names of Krishna is considered to be the topmost devotion service. He says that is the best. And for I am very dear to him and he is dear to me. Now you see, the first sloka Krishna says, this is how you connect with me. Now in this sloka what Krishna is saying? You and I are becoming dear to each other. We are going to be lovers. Huh? I will love Narayana, Narayana loves me. And that's what great personalities did. They became so dear to the Lord. Was Arjuna dear to the Lord? Yes. Very much, right? Duryodhana had army size almost 1.5 times the size of Arjuna. Okay? Duryodhana had many fighters, archers in his side. Still, how Arjuna won? Because presence of Krishna. So that is the beauty here, right? Okay. Okay. So now, when will someone come to this platform of taking up Siksha, Diksha, what it may be? When? That's what the sloka says. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeve sarvamiti sa mahatma sudurlabha. After many births and deaths, he says after many, that here many people are thinking 2, 3. No, it's not 2, 3. It is 2 billion, 3 billion. How much is 1 billion? 9,000 crores. Yeah, that is 1 billion. So Krishna says after that many billions of births, his actually knowledge has come to me. Knowing me to be the cause of all causes, and he says such a soul is very rare. So it means you taking up this process is not an ordinary thing. You're already considered a Mahatma. Your Atma, Maha-Atma. That's the position of people who come to this path. Okay. Let's go to the next one now. Okay. So now, while many people come to this path, to come to me, a lot of people, they say, no, why I should come to Krishna? I'll go to Ganesha. I'll go to Muruga. I'll go to this God. I'll go to that God. Sai Baba. Whatever it may be, they want to go. So Krishna says, no problem. You can go. But what is the path that leads to this? The next 3 slokas are very important. What happens to people who take those paths? Krishna declares in the Gita. Let's see the sloka. He says, those whose intelligence has been stolen by material desire. What is material desire? I want to be powerful. I want to be beautiful. I want great positions. I want many followers. I want a lot of wealth. So I have material desires like this. This is why people go for enjoyment, right? Many material desires. So, because they want material desire, what they do? They don't come to Krishna. Why? If you go to Krishna, Krishna will purify you. All desire will go away. Then what is the use of going to Krishna? No, I don't want to go to Krishna. I'll go to one Ihadevata who will fulfill my desire. So people go to Ihadevata worship. Okay. So he says, has you stolen by material desire, surrender on to demigods. Demigods means, God is God. God means one who generates, one who operates, one who destroys in supremacy. That's called God. G-O-D. But who's demigod means? There is one supreme God, but I am not that. I'm not prime minister, but I'm minister. You see, I'm not chief minister, but I'm minister. That's the meaning of demigod, right? That means I'm not supreme, but I'm lower. That's what it means. So people who have desires, material desires, they go to demigods. They don't go to Krishna. So for them, and follow the particular rules and regular worship according to their own nature. So whatever they want, I want to go in this path, they will go into that path. That's why you see people go to Kali worship. Some of people you in Kerala, you see different kinds of Saitan worship. Right? Different kinds are there. Throughout the country, it is there, different types. Everywhere it's filled with all varieties. Why? This is my desire, so I'm going to that God. Okay? You got it? Okay, now let's look at the next sloka, 21. He says, Yo yo yam yam tanum bhaktaha Shraddhayarchitam ichchati tasya tasyachalam shraddham tam eva vidadami aham. I am in everyone's heart as super soul. I am as the Paramatma. As soon as one desires to worship a demigod, so Krishna is sitting here in my heart. Krishna is saying, oh, I have a desire. I want to worship one demigod because I want to achieve the desire. What Krishna does? He will make the arrangement for you. He will ensure that you come in contact with the demigod through some arrangement and you will worship it. Right? So, you desiring to achieve something, the Lord sitting as Paramatma, He knows your desire, He makes the arrangement behind the scene. And that is how you actually practice. Okay? You got it? So now when you chant Hare Krishna, what happens? What are you desiring? What are you desiring when you chant Hare Krishna? You want Krishna, I don't want demigod. So Krishna says, oh, you want that? Then I'll give you that. So that's what he's going to say in the next sloka. Now let's see this sloka. Sataya shraddaya yuktas tasya dhanam ihate labate cha tatah kaman maya eva vihitan hitan. Endowed with such faith, he endeavors to worship a particular demigod and obtains his desire. But actually, all those benefits that he gets is given to me. That means what? So there is a person who's got a lot of desire. So this is Krishna. He's not connecting to Krishna directly. He's going to one more demigod. So what this Krishna is doing? Krishna is telling he is giving the benefit through the demigod to this person. But this person does not know Krishna is the one who actually gave. Right? Why? Because the demigod is also surviving because of Krishna. That is the cause. Right? We are thinking, oh, Ganesha gave me all these things. But who gave Ganesha? Krishna. That's the point. Okay? Okay, so this is the last sloka that we're going to discuss for today. So look at this sloka. The most important sloka, that is going to be the game changer for our Siksha Cermony. Okay? So let's pay attention. Antavattu phalam tesham tad bhavati alpamedasham devan deva yajo yanti mad bhakta yanti mamapi. Look at the meaning of this sloka. Men of small intelligence, they are buddhi kammi idyo. Men of small intelligence. They worship the demigods. Because why? They want small benefits. People who are intelligent, they want big benefits. So they connect with Krishna. And their fruits are limited and temporary. Why a demigod worship is temporary? Okay, that is also true. They'll achieve only a particular desire. Then what else is temporary in that? Huh? Or temporary. So for example, I wanted billions of dollars in my bank account. I worked 60 years and I accumulated. Once after accumulation is done, I died. So all what got accumulated went waste. Right? Either I will die or time will die that this money won't reach me for enjoyment. So this is why it is temporary. Secondary, when Brahmaji's day completes, even the Ihadevatas also, their position completes. So you see, their position also is temporary. Like how, for example, now if BJP gets elected or Congress gets elected, will they be the minister lifelong? No, 5 years is a term. Once that 5 year term is over, someone else will come. That means if I got a contract in Congress time period, if the next management comes, then I won't get the contract lost. So this is the problem. So you see temporary. That's why it's temporary. So now you see what Krishna concludes. Those who worship the demigods go to the planet of the demigods. Okay. So there are two entities we talked about. One is the material world is here, and there's a spiritual world. Spiritual world is much, much bigger than the material world. The demigods have houses here in the material world. Krishna has his house in the spiritual world. So, if we keep desiring, I want to, I'm desiring Lord, Ganesha all the time. Then Ganesha has a house, just like how we have a house, he's also got a house. And his house is somewhere in the material world only. We will be born in his house as a servant, or maybe a gardener, or maybe in the village office as someone. But Krishna says, but my devotees, what's the word? He says, but my devotees, they reach my spiritual planet. They are not born in this material world. So when you take up the Siksha levels, what are you doing? You're going to connect with Krishna and you're going to reach the spiritual planet and you will not be in this material planet. That is the beauty of the Siksha ceremony that you want to take up. Okay? So, the Siksha ceremony is nothing but a step-by-step spiritual education. For example, you want to become an engineer, right? How many years you have to do? You will do 2 years of kindergarten. Of course, you will do another 2 years of pre-nursery. So, pre-nursery, 2 years of kindergarten, then primary, middle, secondary. So that's how much? 12 plus 2, 14 plus 2, 16. Then after your higher secondary education, you have to do 4 years. So 16 plus 4, 20 years. That means at the age of 20, you will become an engineer. Correct? Right? So you don't become an engineer after just completing your first stand. At the time when you complete your engineering subject, you have understood theoretically how mathematics, physics, chemistry all work. Then what do? You go for internship, training. Then you practically understand how it works. So your spiritual subject is also similarly like that. So we have levels of spiritual subject. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, maybe 6 levels, for example. So your aim should be to move from level 1 to level 6. So slowly you tune your mind and understand the subject and practice deeply and deeply. So you reach the topmost level. When you reach the topmost level, what happened? Krishna said, I am as Paramatma, I reveal the truth about all these things to you. So as you move higher and higher and higher levels, you will understand the truth around you in greater depth. You will understand how creation happened. What is my duty? What's my life about? Where am I marching towards? What will happen to me at the time of my death? Where will I be born in the next life? All those details will be known to you. We all think that I am a son, I am a daughter of so-and-so parents. Right? But that is in this birth. But you don't know who were you in the last birth. And you do not know who are you going to be in the next birth. The soul as you is the same. It's the body changed. So that identity is what the Lord is going to give you. And that will be revealed to you as you keep on practicing and progressing, because Krishna promised that I will reveal the entire truth to you by this practice. So that's what you're doing. So your Siksha level will end by taking what is called as an initiation. Initiation from a Diksha Guru. What Diksha Guru will do? Dikshuru will connect you to Krishna. He will give you certain Rahasya mantra and certain general mantras. Why? For you to practice them with greater devotion. When you practice them step by step, what will happen? You will get purified. There are two kinds of purity: internal purity, external purity. External purity is what? Cutting your hair, cutting your nails, cleaning your body with soap. So you're doing all your external purity. But how will you do your internal purity? Internally, we have a lot of problems, right? We lie, we cheat, we try to confuse people, we put people in other difficulties, we are envious, we are lusty, we are greedy, we are having anger. All sorts of internal problems we have. How will you pure your internal? You cannot take a brush and push it into your body to clean them. What do you need to do to clean them? The holy name. The holy name, when it is taken inside, it purifies your consciousness, it purifies your mind, it purifies your thought process. So, by practice of these mantras, you will be able to purify internally slowly. So, over a period of time, what happens? You have an internal purity, you have an external purity. This internal purity is what connects with Krishna. That's what Krishna says here, right? And when you are pure, what happens? At the time, of your difficulties, at the time as you move higher and higher realm, you'll be able to see the real truth of all the energies that are around us. You'll be able to see that and experience that. That's the beauty. When you experience that, you will see these material difficulties and challenges will not bother you at all. No disturbances. You will not even be afflicted by a disease. That level will be one reach. So that's the power of the spiritual life. Okay. So now, what is Harinam? So this is how your Siksha level takes you. So Siksha level is a step-by-step purity to reach the higher realm of spiritual life. Okay. I can't introduce you very tough rules in the earlier stages, but as you go higher and higher, you will be ready to take on higher and higher platforms of rules. Very easily you will take it. Right? But in the earlier stages, you may struggle. So you should take palatable, small things. A child can eat only this much, but an adult can eat this much. They can digest. So that's the same logic. Okay. So now we will talk about Harinam. Harinam as a holy name. So we talked about Harinam, and what does Harinam do to us? It does internal cleanliness. Okay. So, but chanting Harinam, Krishna says that it is so pure that it can cleanse you in one shot. How much? For example, I have committed crime for 1 million births. If I chant Harinam once in Shuddhanam, 1 million births of crime, that consciousness it can cleanse. One shot. But why is that I'm not able to chant? So that is the problem. Right? So Krishna says many things that why you're not able to chant. So when you chant, you have to chant in the pure state. So there are 3 levels of chanting the Harinam. The first level is called Nama Aparadha chanting. Okay? What is the first level called? The second level of chanting the holy name is called Nama Bhasha. What is the second level? Third level of chanting is called Shuddhanam. Shuddhanam. Repeat. Okay. So from the word Shuddhanam, you can easily understand that the chanting of the name is in the purified state. Right? Okay. Nam aparad. What does aparad means? Offenses. Okay. I am chanting with offenses. Okay. So, for example, Venkat Prabhu, come here. So we'll do a quick demo. What is Nam aparad? Okay. So you stand here, Prabhu. Okay. So now Venkat Prabhu is Krishna, who's going to receive this Nam aparad or the holy name connection. Okay. Now I'm chanting in what state? Nama Aparad. Okay. So now he is Krishna. What does the chanting of the holy name supposed to do? Go to the first sloka. What does the first sloka say? Connection. Okay. So it means, oh Krishna, I want to connect with you. Okay. Second, consciousness. My mind should be fully on him. Okay. What's the third thing? My mind, my heart, completely connected on him. Okay. Then what I will be able to do, I'll be able to realize that I am chanting on Krishna. Okay. So in the Nama Apara state, what happens? Yeah, that Prabhuji told many things in the class. How to believe all these things in one shot, yeah? I don't have faith. My mother told, worship Lord Shiva, this is good for you. So then what happens? There is a shake. The faith has got shaken. I want to call Krishna, I want to call Venkat, but I'm doubtful. Should I call him or not? What if it disturbs me? What something else happens to me in my life? So I'm having a doubt. Or will Krishna really deliver? Why will Krishna come because I'm calling him? Like that, thousands and thousands of them. So I have the faith problem, the knowledge problem. Let me verify some more scriptures and then come back whether he is really Venkat. So I had a question mark in my chanting. That means I'm chanting, but I'm doubtful. Okay? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. So I'm having a doubt on him. So when I'm having a doubt on him and I chant, it becomes an offense on the holy name. That means I'm trying to do something, but no faith. I want to write a max exam, but no faith on my knowledge. No faith on myself. Will I pass the exam? No. So this is called one flavor of Nama. There are many, many flavors. It's called one flavor. Second, if I chant your name Venkat, will I become a millionaire? Oh, then I'll chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. What, dear? 10 days I chanted, 1 month I chanted. No money came to my pocket. In fact, whatever money was there, I got lost. So you see, I'm trying to chant with Venkat so that I'll get some return benefit. So I'm not showing love for Venkat, but I'm showing business with Venkat. Venkat, I'll tell your name, glorify your name. You give me something back. Right? Now Venkat is going to say, okay, you chanted my name 10 times. No, I will not give anything more than this. He'll give 10 rupees and he'll go away. So whatever we chanted became a alpa medasam. That means it became a very, very small benefit that I got, and that's it. So you see, this kind of consciousness, chant Venkat will become what? What is it called? Nama Aparad. Aparad means? Now, third kind of chanting. This is called inattentive chanting. Okay. So Venkat Prabhu, you stand there. When I call your name, you should come to me. Still further. When I call my name, he has to come to me. Okay. So that's what I told him. So now I'm going to chant. Okay. Venkat, Venkat. So come to me. When he came, I'm seeing there. Venkat, Venkat. So he's getting confused. Did he really call me? Again I called. Venkat, Venkat. Venkat, Venkat. See, what am I doing now? No. My mind is doing various things and also calling Venkat. Okay. So now I will chant Hare Krishna. I am a Grahastha. I have a lot of problems in my life. I have to do my business, children problem, money problem, health problem. So I'm doing many, many activities in my life. Okay. So I'll chant Hare Krishna. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare. Oh, I have to pay my electricity bill. Yeah. Hey, wait. Ah, okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, what is for breakfast today? Yeah? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Nimai, did you go to school today? What time are you going to school? How are you going to prepare for exam? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So you see, I am chanting, but I'm making Yeah, lot of issues. This chanting is not my priority. Why am I chanting? Oh, the Guru told me someday I will go get moksha and go. So I'm chanting. But what am I doing now? So, these are many flavors of nama parad. This is one of it. So this is called inattentive chanting. Right? One day, one devotee came and told me, "Oh, Prabhu, chanting is of great benefit to our body." I said, "How?" You know what? You have a bead here. Okay, so think this is a chanting bead. Okay, I kept the bead like this. Whenever you hold like this, no, you press the bead like this and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. What will happen? There's a nerve that is coming here to the heart. Your disease will go away. You will be much better, Prabhu. Your health will improve. Huh? So you see, we chant with a fruitive benefit. We chant with a different ideology. We chant like this. So that means the Shastra has given us 10 offenses to the chanting of the holy name. If we commit these offenses and chant, it is called Nama Aparadha. Okay, is Nama Aparadha clear? We're going to run the 10 offenses now. We'll quickly run through and make you understand the 10 offenses. This is called Nama Aparadha. Okay, so now I want one more devotee now. Even Mataji can volunteer. Okay, come from. Okay. So now, Prabhu, he is Krishna. See, he's got some weight now. He is Krishna. So you come here. No, you stand. You come. Okay. So, what was the chanting with Venkat Prabhu? Now, Aparadha, right? I'm the chanter. I was chanting with Venkat Prabhu with full of offenses. Okay, so this is Krishna here. Where is Krishna? Where does Krishna live? The Vaikuntha Loka. Krishna is in the Vaikuntha Loka. Okay? So he is just standing there with his arms. Come, please come. I want to embrace you. So he's standing, ready to invite. Take us. Now I am here. I am here. Why I am here? Offenses. Right? Different kind of offenses. But somehow I attended one Japa workshop. I attended one workshop where I am learning the whole glory is the Holy Ghost. So because I learned, I started to minimize my offenses. Okay, now I'm not doing intentive chant. So then what happens? I put one step up. Okay? Oh, now I will chant with no more desires. Okay, one more step forward. Now I'll chant with full faith on Krishna. One more step forward. So like that, when we chant without any offenses, we start to move from the offensive mode to a Shuddhanam. Is this clear? So this path that is moving from here to here, I'm yet to reach Goloka, I'm yet to reach Krishna. So that path is called Namavash. It's like the bridge. You know how a bridge is there? Bridge connects from one location to another location. So now you're in the bridge, you're on the bridge. So that state is called Namavash. That means what can be Namavash? Namavash means I'm aware of all the offenses, but I'm consciously making an effort not to make that mistake. Is this clear? You may make a mistake. For example, you may suddenly, while chanting, suddenly you're, oh, my mother, how is she now? Did she take her medicine? You may think that, but immediately you're realizing, no, I'm chanting now. After chanting, I'll attend to my mother. Again, you're getting my mind and chanting. So making this effort and realizing the mistake that you're doing and progressing towards a positive path is called Namavash. Okay. So I did 10 years of Namaparad. Now I did another 10 years of Namavash. And finally, Krishna said, okay, man, you've been struggling for so many years. As I'm close to him, what he'll do? He'll pull my collar and drag it towards him. Once he drags me towards him, then I will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. At that time, my chanting will only be for one purpose. When I sing, when I chant, the Lord will be very happy. He will accept. So now, in the first stage, in the second stage, who was the most prominent character? I. It was me. Everything was about me. In this state, who's the prominent character? Krishna. So in this state, you will see that Krishna is the center of all my activities, and I want to chant. Why I want to chant now? To please Krishna. That's it. Is Krishna pleased with my chanting? Yes, I've succeeded. So this is called Shuddhana. When we reach Shuddhana, we have perfect Lord. Right? But however, the Lord says, I'm very merciful. Why? Because He said, hey, in the material world, the three gunas are very powerful. They keep deleting. So even if I'm showing a positive traction to go towards Krishna in Nahabhasha state, and some of my last day of my life has come, by causeless mercy of Krishna, He will still deliver us. But this is not your goal. Your goal is the Shuddhana. You with the goal of Shuddhana, you chant. Even in Nahabhasha state, you will get an opportunity to receive the mercy of the Lord. Okay? So is it clear? So now you know why you need to chant? Anyone has doubts? Okay, so how you need to chant? Very clear? We'll run through the 10 offenses now. These are called 10 offenses to the Holy Name. Pawan Prabhu, can you play this 10 offenses? Can you? Okay. Yeah. So these are the 10 offenses to the Holy Name. Yeah. Okay, so this is from Padma Purana. So please pay attention. This is the most important aspect. This is the missing point for each of this. The first one. To blaspheme devotees who have dedicated their life to propagate the holy name. Okay, who are these devotees? For example, I saw one devotee. He's standing on the road and going, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Like that, he's in full happiness and he's chanting and going. But we're sitting in our house with my leg on another leg. What are you saying? Look at that person. He's begging on the streets. Look at his jundu. Look at his attire. What sort of people are these? Huh? Did you get the point? Did you create that person? Do you manage his life? Then why do you, when you have not done any of those things, do you deserve to criticize him? No, it's none of your business. But when you criticize them, the Lord is offended. Okay, is it clear? Okay, great. We attended one class. What class is he giving here? I mean, this is all ordinary subject. I know much better subject. Is there an offense? Yeah. Very important. So that's the first example. Second, to consider names of demigods like Lord Shiva Brahma equal to Vishnu. We just learned that there is only one prime minister and many ministers. There is one supreme personality of God and many demigods. Right? To consider that all gods are equal and live a life is the second offense. When we have such a consciousness, you will see the taste for holy name will never come to our heart. When the taste of the holy name doesn't come to our heart, we never feel like chanting. Tomorrow I'll chant. Okay? Is it clear? Is the second offense clear? Right? Okay. It's like this. You go to a company and you are telling the watchman is also equal to the managing director. Will the managing director accept it? Even the watchman won't accept. No, I don't deserve it. Why are you equating me to the managing director? Right. Third, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Okay. So now, who's the spiritual master? Krishna said, I will not deliver this person. Why? He fought with me. The father told the child fought with me and ran out of the house. Now you're bringing him with recommendation. Why should I accept him to my house? So the friend who's bringing the child back to the house, he's telling, no, no, no. Now he's been reformed. He is no more. All the internal cleanliness has happened. He will not be troublemaker anymore. Please accept. That means there's a guarantor now. Our spiritual master is the guarantor. Guru is the guarantor. Because Guru is giving guarantee, Guru becomes an important role. So now, to disobey the order of the spiritual master is the third offense. Next, to blaspheme Vedic scriptures, to find fault in the Vedic scriptures. How much of knowledge we have to find fault in it? We don't have any knowledge. You have only two choices, either accept or reject. But finding fault in it, no, no, no. What Vedavesa wrote is wrong here. This is how it should be written. So that is an offense. So what does this mean? That means when you make such comments and after take the chanting bag and bead and chant, you will not be able to chant. That's what it means. Okay. Next. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be imagination, no faith. We talked about it, right? No faith in the holy name. It's all imaginary, all remarkable, all story over that side. Right? So, thinking and imagination and chanting. The benefit of chanting will never reach it. Okay. Then, to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord, I took that example, no? Hey, if you press the bead, I will get my heartbeat much better. Is that documented anywhere? It's a story told by you. So we should never make up stories, make up statements which are not true. If you want to say something, is it there in the Shastra? Is it already described somewhere? Is there in the commentary of the Acharyas? That is when we can speak. Next. To consider chanting of Hare Krishna's auspicious ritualistic activities. That means what? Oh, if I chant? Oh, okay, sir. Okay. So if you chant, I will get my master's degree, I'll get my visa to the US. Trump won't chase me out. So thinking of all those things, you're chanting. We talked about it, right? Business benefit. You should not. Seventh, to commit sinful activities. See, this is a very important action. See, the entire Hare Krishna movement, ISKCON movement, you know how it started? It started in America. Okay. Those days, it was hippie culture. You know what was hippie culture? People used to have long hair, bell-bottom jeans, and illicit sex was open, free. Men, women will mingle like anything. They do whatever they want. They will drink, and they'll have lots of drugs, unlimited drugs. And America was completely covered with this drug culture. And this is the truth. You can Google it and see what I'm saying. And not just 100 people or 2 people, lakhs of people were afflicted with this, both men and women. And Prabhupada used to say, he used to walk and then people will just fall on the roads with drugs and things like that. Daytime, nighttime, naked, they will just fall. That was America in the 1970s. So when Prabhupada went there and he started this movement, he took a drug addict, gave him a bath, and made him chant the holy name. You know what happened to the drug addict who made him chant the holy name? He was on the street like a dog. Today is a great acharya. Can you believe that? From the soil, he made gold out of it. That is true. So, you see, to commit sinful activities, that means just because if I chant, I will become pure, I will get this, then it is okay, no? So what? I will drink one more peg of whiskey today, and anyway I will chant, so it will neutralize. I will commit a crime, tomorrow I will chant 1 round extra, then all the beyond the crime is not taken care. So you cannot commit an offense because you are going to do this. Right? That's what it means. Then, to incite a faithless person of the glories of the holy name. Someone is an atheist. For him, God conscious means hate. Oh, I don't believe in God. I'm an atheist. But if you keep on going and teaching him, what he will say? He will immediately blast your God with all bad language. That's the effect, right? So, who is the cause for him to blast? Me. So, if you see someone who's an atheist, someone who's a Mayavadi or someone like that, what do? Namaskar and stay away. Okay, that's what it means. Then, last is not have faith in the chanting and inattentive to while chanting. These are the offenses. So, when we commit these offenses, we never get the taste of the Holy Name. Right? So, now you're going to get the Siksha levels. On Prabhu. So now you're going to get the Siksha levels. So while you're going to take up the Siksha levels, you need to be watchful of these offenses. But initially it will be very tough. It will be very tough. But it's a journey. Just keep on moving with it. What do you say? Moving along with the clouds, moving along with the wind. You will see time will pass away, you'll all just become wonderful devotees. You'll become, each of you will become a diamond, sparkling diamond in your life. Okay? That's the beauty of this entire process. So now what we will do is we will end today's discussion on the importance of the holy name, the importance of references, and what destination all these methods and paths gives us. Okay, so we read all these things. When you get time, please read the 7th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. It was so simple now. You can just read it and understand. Read them. If you have any doubts, you ask us, we'll help you. Okay? So, the first medicine, the first step in this entire journey is faith. Shraddha. Okay? You all have faith?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. Grandaraj Bhagavad Gita ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Levels you want to tell? Shraddha on the
Yes.
and put the slide
Yeah, I put the slide.
on.
Okay. So there are two kinds of Siksha levels. So we will see what are these two kinds of Siksha levels. And we should know why both kinds exist. Okay. We just gone through that now.
Oh, first to the
Yeah. So this is called Siksha Cermony, which is called initiation progressive ladder. So initiation means getting diksha from a guru, from a practicing sannyasi, diksha. Okay. But diksha requires a lot of rules and regulations also. Okay. So this is the path A. Sure, path B also.
one is only that's not there.
Okay. So this got progression, but it's also got rules. You have to follow rules and chant. Okay. Someone says, no, Prabhuji, I can't follow these rules. It's very difficult. My job life is this. My parents don't agree. Blah, blah, this problem, that problem. Then you can just take what is called as Harinam Siksha levels. Okay. In Harinam Siksha levels, you get the same ladder, but there are no rules. You just have only one rule. That means whatever chanting commitment you take, you have to chant those words. Okay. So you have two types. What is the first type? Progressive initiation ladder. Second is Harinam. So based on your leader's input, some of you are falling into Harinam ladder, some of you are falling into initiation ladder. So we will run through the initiation formalities also. So you can see that if you feel that yes, I'm motivated, I will follow it, you take this path. If you feel no, I don't want all those rules and regulations, I just want to chant, you take the Harinam. Both are fine according to your comfort. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Now, Shraddha. What is Shraddha? Talk about the rules of Shraddha. So these are the rules of Shraddha. Rule number 1. Should be an active devotee and attend programs regularly, participate and associate with Krishna conscious devotees. Right? So you should become active in Krishna consciousness. It's not that suddenly when devotee came, oh, I will go to him. It's not like that. Huh? You should become regular and active. Just like how you become regular and active in any organization, you should become regular and active. That's the first requirement. Second requirement, you should chant at least one mala a day. Which is a mala? You have a mala here.
Yeah, Prabhu. Where?
This is one mala. This mala has 108 degrees. You should chant at least one mala a day. Okay. So this is the promise you're taking. One mala, you're going to chant. Right? Now suddenly one day you are traveling and you forgot, or you're unwell, you forgot you're not chant. You can chant this mala which you missed today, tomorrow. So tomorrow how many rounds you have to chant? One carry forward and tomorrow the rest two. Right? So that's the first level. Then there will be one book that has been given to you, the Krishna book. There will be chapters. Weekly one chapter like that they tell you. You have to read it. And very simple English. It is there in your local Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, whatever language you want is there. You can read them. That's all. Okay. So now all
Under,
the devotees who want to take Shraddha.
under a mentor, for mentoring, you should tell.
Huh?
Mentor, or teacher, leader.
Huh.
That you want to add or you don't want to add? We'll add later. Go to next.
Yeah, so this is Shraddha. Right? Okay. This is Krishna Seva. Krishna Seva, we have additional rules. And in Krishna Seva, how many rounds do you have to take a promise to chant every day?
4.
4 rounds. So there are more rules. We will read those rules while at the time of taking the pledge. Okay. Next. This is Krishna Sada. There are additionally more rules. For example, you cannot do these things. For example, it says, see, you cannot take alcohol, you cannot do smoking, you cannot take conversation, you cannot do gambling. Gambling is bad, right? Then you cannot do illicit activities, like you cannot do. So this is, you have to stop them if anyone is doing it. Okay? And in Krishna Saga, how many rounds you have to take oath?
8.
8. So now you see, there is chanting plus rules. That is the initiation process. Next. Then Krishna Upasak. Krishna Upasak, how many rounds you have to chant? 12 rounds.
12 plus. Yeah.
Okay. So you have to chant 12 rounds. And you will see there are many other rules. So for example, you have to observe Ekadasi fasting. Every Ekadasi you have to observe rules. And then there are certain acharyas, days that will come, you have to fast on those days. So like that you have to practice Krishna Upasak. Then last.
So then Prabhupada Ashram.
Okay. Then after this, Prabhupada Ashram. In Prabhupada Ashram, once you reach this level, you're ready for taking Diksha from a bona fide guru. You have to write an exam. We will teach you how to write the exam. By this time, you will have read all the books that are required. So you will have read the scriptures, you will have attended the classes, you will be cultivated by a mentor, you will follow the rules, you will also chant 16 rounds. So once you reach this level, then you will be eligible to write the exam. Write the exam and take Diksha from you. Is it clear? If someone says, oh Prabhu, I am an illiterate, I have not done college, I'm aged, I can't write exam. For people above 65 years of age who are illiterate, who have such difficulties, there is an easier method also that we will recommend on case-to-case basis. Okay? So on general, whoever is literate, who is study, who can do it, they should take up this path in the next slide. Okay? Is it clear? So this is the path for taking initiation. What is initiation? Diksha. Diksha from a guru. So what happens? What is Diksha from a guru? Diksha is a recommendation letter that the guru gives to you to give to Krishna. Correct. Once you give the recommendation letter to Krishna, what Krishna will say? Okay, now I accept. Right? Until then, you will be most granted of Krishna. What is it? Oh, Kerala. You've done enough crime, cannot accept it. Right? So that is the benefit of the recommendation letter. Recommendation letter works properly well. School admission, college admission, job, government job, bank job, everywhere recommendation. So that's the power of recommendation. Without recommendation also you might get, but tough. Takes time. Okay, so that's the Diksha levels. Now next, Harinam. Okay. So in the Harinam progress level, the same thing happens here. You will become a 1 rounder, 4 rounder, 8 rounder, 12 rounder, 16 rounder. but you will be given different set of certificates and titles, but you will not be eligible for initiation. But otherwise, you can do all those things. You can come to center, you can take up services, we will give you a mentor, who will guide you, all those things can happen. But it is simpler like that one. So you can choose according to what you feel comfortable with. Okay? Last point. If I say someone is a Harinam path and someone is an initiation path, but suddenly in the course of after 6 months, this Harinam person says, Prabhu, I also want to take Diksha, I'm interested. I didn't follow rules all this time. Can I know? Yes, you can do a lateral check. This is possible. Right? Someone who's taken initiation path, but he feels, no, I'm not able to follow Prabhu, I'm very difficult. Yes, you can jump to Harinam. So at any point in time, you can jump. But the jump cannot happen just like your will. You should sit and discuss with your mentor. So the mentor will tell you what are the steps to follow, then jump. Okay, is this clear?
Yes. So the benefits will be same.
Meaning?
Like here we will take Diksha from a Guru and Guru will certify you to go to Krishna.
Yeah, but in Harinam, you won't get Diksha.
That's
In Harinam, you will just be a chanter. You will come to the center regularly. You can do services. You can do many of these things. You can do. You can associate Krishna. You can sing. You can do all those things, right? But you will not be able to take Diksha. Okay, is this clear?
final result.
I told you no. Bank job, people with recommendation also gets. People with recommendation also gets. But with recommendation, they get easier, faster. Without recommendation, it is difficult and painful. So it's not possible. It won't be denied, but it will be delayed. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other doubts? Kantimala. Okay, so what is asking about Kantimala? Can I get a Kantimala, please? One Kantimala is there. Otherwise, Sudarshan Prabhu, come, please show you only Kantimala. Sports, huh? Sports, you can play. Sports meaning betting. Like the horse race betting, like those things are things. Okay, so this is Kantimala.
Even dangerous sports also, Prabhuji. Like
Dangerous sports you should avoid. Okay, it's a very good question. So let's take what's a dangerous sport. Bungee jump. You know bungee jump? The vertical jump they will know. On top of mountain they go and jump like that. Okay, why you should avoid that? Why that kind of spiritual life? I can't understand. Car racing is dangerous sport. Why should I?
it riches.
Otherwise, he says something very technical. I don't know.
Like ingot work out.
Why you should not do frivolous sports? Threatening for life. Okay, very good point. Yeah. See, your human blood is very precious. Okay, if I tell God, come take a Shraddha and go at home with the dog too. So that means in animal body, we cannot go at home. But there are some exceptions, that's a different story. But in human body is very rare and very precious. It's like a diamond. You should not waste this time. But if you take part in the dangerous sports, what if you die? You lose the opportunity. You lose the opportunity to purify. And hence, it is not. Is it clear? Okay, good. So now, we talk about Kantimala. So this is Kantimala. This is made out of tulsi. Tulsi is a stem. From that stem, this mala is made. So who's Tulsi Devi? Who's Tulsi Devi? Krishna's wife. She is wife as well as Devi. Okay. So she is topmost purified person. Okay. Now, you know the pastor of Govardhan, no, we did Govardhan the other day. So what happened? Govardhan said, I want Lord's support. He kept asking me. So they made and made. The warehouse got emptied, everything got emptied, still Krishna is not satisfied. He says, I want. Then what did Mataji do? She put on Tulsi and gave what? Krishna ate it and said, very satisfied. One bird came out of his stomach. So this tulsi gives satisfaction to the heart. It gives completeness. So what do? We wear the tulsi around our neck. Okay? It is a purificatory purpose. So for all of you who are starting, you please wear one round. One round of tulsi. Okay? One round of tulsi you can wear. If you are coffee drinker, onion garlic eater, this, don't worry, people will come and don't worry about those things. It's not an offensive. You still wear one round. Provided slowly you're ready to change. Prabhu, I'm ready to change in 9 months. I'm fine. Okay? But if you're adamant, no way, I will not give anything, I will not change anything, then don't worry. Is it clear? So when can one wear one round of Tulsi Mala? When they have the tendency to purify. You can wear one. After you reach 16 rounds of chanting, you can wear 2 rounds. Is it clear? After you reach 16 rounds of chanting, you can wear 2 rounds. After your Diksha, once you get your Diksha, you can wear 3 rounds. After 3 rounds, you can wear 4, 5, 6, 7. So every round you increase, remember your purificatory demands go up. Unless you're pure in your consciousness, in your thoughts, in your actions, in your dealings, in your speaking, you should not wear higher rounds because it will come back and hit you in your karmic reactions. So, if you're confident, go for the 4th round. If you're super confident, go for the 5th. This is clear? So, don't take Tulsi for granted. Is it clear? Okay, let's repeat. Who can wear one round? Who are ready to change? Who are ready to change? Super. Okay, who are ready to change, they can wear one round. Who can wear 2 rounds? 16 rounds. Once you reach 16 rounds, you can wear 2 rounds. Who can wear 3 rounds? Initiation. Excellent. Who can wear 4 rounds? Who have the guts on their confidence on their purity. 5, 6, and 7. So, okay, thank you. Yes, Prabhu.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Any other questions are ready to start the ceremony? Okay, we'll start. Yes.
If somebody has already taken one Diksha from some other institution, is it applicable when she has, let's say, I have taken when it's young age, because and then I have discontinued. Now, what to do about that?
So Mataji is asking, I've already taken Diksha from during a young age from an organization, and I have not practiced. I've just what can I take, things like that. So this is a very, very case-to-case study. So what we will do is we will have a personal conversation with you, Mataji, because they have to analyze more deeply. After this, I will recommend you what's the right. Yeah. But within ISKCON is a multi-guru system. ISKCON is right? For example, you must have heard Jaya Brahmana, right? That is called Sri Sampradaya. Okay? So what is Sri Sampradaya? What is Sri? Who's Sri? So originating from Mahalakshmi, she will send many acharyas to teach Krishna Bhakti, and those are called Sri Sampradaya. Okay, now this is originating from Brahma. So after Brahmaji, many acharyas came, then Madhvacharya. You know Madhvacharya? Where did he practice? Udupi. Madhvacharya. So Brahma, Madhva, Gaudiya. Gaudiya means? No, devotees of Bengal, acharyas from Bengal. Gaudiya. Vaishnavas, right? So this is the leading. So our method of reaching Krishna is through love of Krishna, through the servants of Krishna, it's the gopis, right? The gopis serve Krishna very brilliant, so loving. So through the marga, that means through the root of the gopis, we go to reach Krishna. That is this marga of Brahma Marga Gaudiya. Someone wants to reach Krishna through Vishwasena. Okay? Senapati, Vishwaksena, and Ramanuja. So like that, they want to reach Krishna and Lakshmi Ji. That is Sri Sampradaya. And one more Sampradaya called Rudra Sampradaya. Right? So actually, the Rudra Sampradaya is Vishnu Sampradaya. So that is through the preachings of Lord Rudra, who was Lord Shiva. Through him, again, reach Krishna. That is the Rudra Sampradaya. Rudra Sampradaya is very, very little practiced. It's not very prominent in the current situation. Then the fourth Sampradaya is called the Kumara Sampradaya. That means through the preachings of the four Kumaris. So that is Sri Vallabh Sampradaya. So that's the Kumara Sampradaya. So then many Sampradayas not yet reached. But since Sri Chaitanya Prabhu, that is Krishna, appeared in Brahma Madhava Gaudi Sampradaya, this became de facto of the most highest importance that we can get delivered by chanting holy name. That's why we practice it. That's very strong. Is it clear? So which Sampradaya we are practicing now? Brahma. Someone asked you to go ahead.
Anything else?
Starts. What's the garland?
ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్ లేదు అందరూ మిక్స్ బ్రో ఫస్ట్ హరినామ్ కి
So should I then we start with Sudham and then Haribol? Shall we start the initiation track now? Okay.
హరినామ్
Okay. So they're going to get the certificates. It's like so. It takes another couple of minutes. In the meantime, what shall we do? Oh, that is not excellent. Yeah. This is called as real flowering consciousness. Let's stand. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, please be seated. Reading rate, go faster.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna. So now we will take the pledge for Harinam one rounders. All Harinam one rounders, please stand up. All the citizens now. Only Harinam one rounders should stand up.
Vinita Mataji, Diya Mataji, Subarampo, Mataji,
Are you one rounder? Your child also? The last one, sit down.
Vinita Mataji.
Vinita Mataji.
One is Harina, another one is Shraddha. Harina is without any rules and regulations. Okay, so whoever I am calling, please stand up.
Show your hand, Vinita Mataji. Okay, next.
Diya.
Diya.
Venkat Subbarao.
Venkat Subbarao. Please stand up. Shilpa.
పిలుస్తా అంటారు అర్థం కాలేదు. ఏం ఆన్ చేసేది అని.
Hare Krishna, Venkat Subbarao is taking pledge for one rounder Harina. So let's chant a big Haribol for him. So now, Prabhuji, the rules for you is every day you have to chant one round of Harina, and you have to be regular to our Sunday evening feast program. And after showing interest, you will be allocating a cultivator full training. And you practice under a patient list. Here, Prabhu, okay, you can pay obeisance to you can pay respects to Srila Prabhupada, and you can go to the altar and they take some flowers and offer to the deities. Is it clear, Prabhu? Please do. The next we call over 4-rounder Harina.
Shilpa.
Next time.
Hare Krishna, this is for 4 rounds. P.N. Subramanian Prabhu. Lalita Kumari Mataji.
Lalita Kumari Mataji. You are Lalita Kumari. Well, she's not there. Only one. Okay. So Subramanian Prabhu is taking commitment for 4 rounds. Harinam level 2. Okay. So let us pray for him for his success. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. In favor of Mr. Prabhupada, and offer flowers to the ladies. Thank you.
Shobha Mataji, this is for 8 rounds.
Shobha Mataji, please stand up.
Anu Mataji is in the online.
Okay. Banu Mataji is online.
Nalini Mataji, Nalini.
Online. Next.
Usha Mataji, Usha K. Rajan.
Usha Mataji, yes. Please garland her. Okay, next.
Ashwini Mataji, Ashwini Nagaraj.
Online. Okay.
Jyoti Mataji.
Jyoti Mataji. Is Jyoti Mataji here? Read Jyoti Mataji. Yeah. She is there. Jyoti Mataji is there. Wait. First to one chapter something. Okay, so we have 4 candidates. This Mataji. Jyoti. Okay. So this is Harinam level 3. How many rounds they will chant? 8 rounds. Okay. So Mataji, you have to chant 8 rounds every day. In case you miss any round on a particular day, you can carry forward, but next day you should complete. Okay. If you miss 2 rounds today, tomorrow how many rounds you have to chant? No, 8 plus 2. 10 rounds. Okay. So now let's glorify them by chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So now we will ask the Prabhu and all the certificates. So please, you can build a spiritual profile and you can offer close to the ladies. So next is Harinam level 3. Okay, so we're done with Harinam. Now we're going to initiation Siksha rules. Okay, this is senior commitment. So now please show up Siddha. Okay, so Shraddha, yes.
We have more devotees who are taking Harinam Siksha for Anvita.
Anvita, Bhaktin Anvita.
Anushrit.
Sumet. Okay, so all of the names will be called. Honestly. Okay, big clap for honestly. Big clap for her. Sumay, big clap for her. Okay. Please pay homage to Prabhupada and offer close to the names. The next is Shraddha.
So before going to Shraddha, okay, whoever wants to take Harinam Siksha, if anyone new devotees come, you can go to the desk there, you can give your name, we'll get the certificate ready, and you can come here and offer obeisances and you can take the certificate, right? So we have a desk there where we have all the certificates ready. You can give your name and we can run them. Okay? So next is Shraddha 1. What we'll do is I'll call out the names. Then lot of devotees who are taking Shraddha 1 now. Okay, so this is
You have to stand up. All you have to stand up because you have to take votes.
okay, so I'll read out. You can all stand up. Abhishek Sharma Prabhu,
Abhishek Sharma, please gather. Abhishek Sharma Prabhu, yes.
Anita Mataji, Nita Mataji,
Anita Mataji, yes.
Kabila Mani Mataji,
Ah, she's there. You have to
Sagar Prabhu,
after governing, stand here only. Please come to the front and stand.
Sagar Prabhu,
Sagar Prabhu.
Devraj Prabhu, Devraj Prabhu,
Devraj Prabhu.
Devraj Prabhu, Tanushri Mataji,
Tanushree Mataji. Bhakti Tanushree. Please come.
Sahasra,
Sahasra. Okay.
Suma Murugesh Mataji,
Suma Murugesh Mataji.
Hamsaraj Murugesh Mataji,
Saraj Prabhu. Along with Tulsi.
Lakshmi Balaji Mataji,
Lakshmi Balaji Mataji. Where is Lakshmi Mataji? Ah, okay.
Lata Venkatesh Mataji,
Lata Venkatesh. Okay. All done.
Shiva Prabhu,
Shiva Prabhu. Where is Shiva Prabhu? Okay. Next.
Nilesh Prabhu,
Nilesh Prabhu.
Nilesh Prabhu is there. 14. So the 14 Nilesh.
Please come.
40 KL Mishon,
Yeah, please stand in.
40 KL Shishma, Satyanarayana Prabhu, Murari Prabhu, Murari Prabhu, Sarita Mataji, Sarita Mataji,
Sarita Mataji.
Sahas, Somesu, Sahas, Sahas,
Before we take a picture of them, I have to take photograph of them.
Sahas has come to the
Okay, next.
Rajini Mataji, Rajini Mataji has come.
Rajini Mataji.
Lolita Benu Mataji,
Your Lalita Mataji.
Vibha Mataji,
Vibha Mataji. Okay, next.
Geeta Jayadas, Geeta Mataji.
Your Gita Mataji.
So all these devotees are taking Shraddha 1. So first we chant once for all of them, then we start. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, so now they are going to be contest Shraddha and devotees. They will chant one round and they will take a break now. So you have to repeat after whatever I say. Can you all repeat? Pay attention. Okay. I will be an active devotee and attend the programs regularly and associate with Krishna conscious devotees. Please say that. I will chant at least one round of Hare Krishna mantra every day. I will read the teachings of Lord Krishna as given in the books of Srila Prabhupada. Okay. So now you are taking the pledge as okay. So now our Russian government will hand over the certificates to them.
Abhishek Sharma.
Abhishek Sharma. Please clap.
Nanda Mataji, Nita Mataji, Kabila Mani Mataji, Kabila Mani Mataji. Just write it in. Avagar Prabhu.
Clap for it.
Devnath Prabhu. Devnath is not there. No, Devnath is not there. Devnath is not there. Tanushree, Bhakti Tanushree. Bhakti Sahasra. Please upload. Sima Mukesh Mataji. Insulat Mukesh Prabhu. Lakshmi Balaji. Mataji. Lata Venkatesh Mataji. Shiva Prabhu. Shiva Prabhu is not. Neelesh. Neelesh. Prince here.
Please clap for him.
Neelesh. Prashant. Satyanarayan Prabhu.
All of you, please write down those names.
Murari Prabhu. Sarika Mataji.
Please clap for them.
Sahas Prabhu.
Sahas Prabhu. Please clap for them.
Rajani Mataji. Rajani Mataji. Rajani Mataji. Lalita Venu Mataji.
Please clap for them.
Nita Mataji.
Clap for them.
Bhakti Samruddhi. We have more Shraddha. Radhika Mataji.
Radhika Mataji.
Yeah, and the oldest.
Don't so totally.
Hello.
That's
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹೊರಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಹೊರಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ
Hare Krishna. So because Harina, many more devotees are taking, many kids are taking right now for Harina, Siksha. Hello, children.
next. Mother go better.
Okay, so now we chant Hare Krishna.
Madhav. Bhakti Madhav.
Mother, come here. Come here.
All of you, once you receive the certificate, pay obeisances to Srila Prabhupada and offer flowers to the ladies. Don't miss this.
Nitai.
Mother,
Harina Pura. So we thank once again loudly for all the Shraddhavan devotees of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
So we have more devotees are taking one round. Minu Saha Prabhu.
You know, Sahab.
Santosh Kumar Prabhu.
Santosh Kumar Prabhu.
Okay, so we will go to the next, which is Krishna Sevaka.
So please sit down, please sit down. Otherwise, difficult to identify.
All the Shraddhavan, Harinam, devotees, you can sit in front of the Lord.
Yeah, in front of the Lord. Go, all the Harinam, Shraddhavan devotees go to the front of the Lord.
And please be seated there and start chanting.
Okay, so now Krishna Sevak. Okay, Krishna Sevak. We'll call out the names for Krishna Sevak. How many rounds is Krishna Sevak? 4 rounds. Yes.
Akshay Mukunda Prabhu.
Akshay Mukunda. Hare Krishna, please sit down. Otherwise, we cannot do it properly. Humble request, please sit down. Please sit down.
All the Shraddhavan and Harinam, Siksha, devotees, please sit in front of the Lord and start chanting. It's a humble request.
Okay, so now we call Krishna Sevak.
So I will just tell the names of them. Start. Vidya Lakshmi Mataji.
Vidya Lakshmi. Okay.
Anirudh Manivan. Bhakti Anirudh Manivan.
Oh, Bhakti Anirudh. We want some leaders. Dr. Krishna Prabhu. Akshay Mukunda Prabhu.
Santa Krishna Prabhu is requested to come here. Santa
And we
Krishna
also need one Mataji. Vishaka Mataji, come here.
Santa Krishna Prabhu.
Vishaka Mataji, please come. So you can offer garlands to Matajis.
Now I can take.
Amruta Mataji. Amruta Mataji.
Amruta Mataji. That is Amruta Mataji. Can you lift your hand? Please come, please.
Anish
Bhakti, Anish.
Shweta Mataji, Shweta B Mataji.
Shweta Murlidhar Mataji.
Shweta B.
Shweta Mataji.
Leena Mataji. Leena Mataji.
Leena Mataji.
Sir,
Where is Leena Mataji? Please come. Okay, very good.
Sri Hari Prabhu.
Sri Hari Prabhu. Please come. Sri Hari Prabhu.
Bhagya Lakshmi Mataji.
Bhagya Lakshmi Mataji. Please come.
Jaya Lakshmi Mataji.
Jaya Lakshmi Mataji.
Where is Jaya Lakshmi Mataji?
Jaya Lakshmi Mataji. She downstairs. Jaya Lakshmi. Jaya Lakshmi Mataji are there. Sadhu Krishna Prabhu. Ask if Jaya Lakshmi Mataji is there. Next.
Govind Prabhu.
Govind Prabhu. Please come. Please come.
One announcement. Govind Prabhu and Maya Mataji are actually sponsoring for the whole Prasadam for today's gathering. Govind Prabhu.
Govind Prabhu, please come. Govind Prabhu, please come.
Maya Mataji.
File Mataji.
All the devotees are actually taking Krishna Seva. All the devotees are taking Krishna Seva. We will actually take the vote right now.
Okay, please come here. All Krishna Seva. Okay. So now we take the words. So I'm going to read. You have to read after me. Okay, is it clear? I will follow all the rules of Shraddhavan well. In addition to that, I will be dedicated to personal involvement in devotional practice and purity.
I will be devotional practice and purity.
To accept that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Accept that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
To engage in practical devotion service to Lord Krishna during festivals such as Krishna Janmashtami.
To engage in practical devotional service to Lord Krishna during festivals such as Krishna Janmashtami.
To chant a minimum of 4 rounds of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day.
To chant a minimum of 4 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day.
I will refrain from eating non-vegetarian food, meat, fish and eggs, and try to lead a moral life.
I will refrain from eating non-vegetarian food, meat, fish and eggs, and try to lead a moral life.
Okay. So these are all the devotees called Krishna Seva. So let us chant one Hare Krishna mantra for the purity. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Now, His Grace Ashimukta Prabhu will give the certificates to all these Krishna Sevak devotees.
Jai Lakshmi Mataji. Haribol.
So all Krishna Sevak devotees, after you receive the certificate, please pay obeisance to Srila Prabhupada, go to the altar and offer flowers. Okay? Thank you.
Bhaktin Anirudh.
Bhaktin Anirudh.
Amruta Mataji. Bhaktin Anish. Bhaktin Anish. Shweta Mataji. Leena Mataji. Sri Hari Prabhu. Sri Hari Prabhu. Bhagya Lakshmi Mataji. Govindas Prabhu.
Govind Prabhu.
Payal Mataji.
Hi, Mataji.
Big Hari Bol to all.
All the Krishna Seva devotees.
Hare.
Okay, so next, Krishna Sadhak.
Okay, so I'll call out Krishna Sadhak devotees. All others, please sit down.
All others who are wearing a garland, you can go sit in front of the deities and you can chant your rounds.
I'll call out
Krishna Sadhak.
Krishna Sadhak Lakshmi Padmaja Mataji online. Lata Mataji.
Lata Mataji. Lata Mataji. Okay.
Sarita Mataji.
Sarita Mataji.
Sarita Mataji.
Your Sarita Mataji. Share it.
Hema Manjunath Mataji.
Hema Mataji, please come.
Vidit, 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Oh, Vinit is taking. Very nice. What is it? 15 minutes.
Jaidesh Prabhu.
Jaidesh.
Jaidas.
Jaidas Prabhu.
All the devotees are taking Krishna Sadhak.
Okay, so these are all devotees taking Krishna Sadhak. Let us chant Hare Krishna mantra for their spiritual well-being. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so now you are going to repeat. This is the pledge of the oath that you are taking. Okay, is it readable? Okay. You repeat after me. To be dedicated, I will be dedicated in leading a devotional way of life by gradually learning and practicing Bhakti Yoga according to the teachings of Srila Prabhupada under the guidance of his representatives.
Read.
Lead a devotional life by way of gradually practicing Bhakti Yoga according to teachings of Srila Prabhupada. Okay. Second, I will study the books of Prabhupada and attend classes as often as possible. I will worship Sri Krishna as far as practical at home by setting up an altar, performing arati, offering bhoga, worshipping Tulsi, and following basic sadhana like rising early in the morning. I will chant 8 to 12 rounds of Hare. I have to chant 8 rounds of Hare Krishna mantra every day minimum. Hare Krishna mantra minimum. Okay. To lead a pure life, avoiding intoxication. Like alcoholic drinks, no smoking, no meat eating, no gambling, and no extramarital sex. No alcoholic, no meat eating, no gambling, no extramarital affairs. I will observe fasting on Ekadasi. Okay. This is an addition to the rules of Krishna Sevak.
No.
Additional to Krishna Sevak, previous rules. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, after you receive the certificates, you pay obeisance to Srila Prabhupada and go to the altar and offer flowers to the deities. Okay. So let's give a big Hari Bol to them. Hari.
Lata Mataji. Lata Mataji.
Prabhu, please come.
Hema Mataji.
Hey, Mama, please clap for them, clap for them.
Bhakta Vinit.
Bhakta Prabhu.
Bhakta. When I go to Vinit Prabhu. Jayadas Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So we'll go to the last part, Krishna Upasaka.
Krishna Upasaka.
So I will read out. Please get up. Neeta Mataji.
Geeta Mataji.
Supriya Mataji. Let's go.
Please come, stand here.
Narayan Prabhu.
Narayan Prabhu.
Narayan Prabhu.
Narayan Prabhu, please, give your Mataji after balance. Narayan Prabhu.
Narayan Prabhu. Anita Mataji.
Anita Mataji.
Anita Mataji. Vachan Prabhu.
Vachan Prabhu.
Prashant Prabhu. Prashant Prabhu. Pooja Shri Mataji.
Pooja Shri Mataji.
Manikandan Prabhu.
Manikandan Prabhu. Oh, happy boss. You've got the person. Very good.
Venkat Prabhu. No, Prabhu. Venkat Prabhu. Venkat Prabhu.
Venkat Prabhu, please come forward. All Prabhus also Mataji's also.
Venkat Prabhu. Hare Bol.
Okay, so let's chant Hare Krishna Mantra for the spiritual progress and benefit of all the Krishna Upasak devotees. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so we request you giving certificates. Okay, we request you giving certificates. So give the certificates for before and the friends. So all of you please come forward. So you make a friends here. I will follow all the rules of Krishna Sadhaka. In addition to that, I will follow all the rules of Krishna Upasak. Please repeat. Sadhaka. In addition, I will follow the rules of Krishna Upasak. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
All devotees.
Just be silent, please. Okay.
Vishnu
I will chant a minimum of 12 to 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna mantra every day. I will worship Tulsi Devi on a day-to-day basis. I will accept the Acharyas in the Gaudiya Parampara. I will observe fasting on the appearance and disappearance day of the Acharyas. To observe fasting for the appearance day of the Lord as given in the Vaishnava calendar. So this is like Narsimha Chaturdashi, it is Nityananda Trayodasi, so like that. Those days you will observe fasting. So this is in addition to the previous levels of fasting. Okay, so you all agree to these rules and regulations. So do you make pledge to follow this? Okay, so let's chant a big Hari Bol for these devotees. Okay, so we request now who's giving the certificates, Siksha Prabhu to hand out certificates to
Venkat Prabhu.
Venkat Prabhu, please clap. What?
Madhivanan Prabhu,
Madhivanan Prabhu,
Neeta Mataji,
Geeta Mataji. Geeta Mataji.
Narayan Prabhu,
So all of you, after accepting the certificate, please pay obeisance to Prabhupada and offer flowers to the ladies.
Anita Mataji,
Anita Mataji,
Vachan Prabhu,
clap for what?
Vachan Prabhu, Prashant Prabhu, Pujashri Mataji,
Pujashri Mataji. Please clap for her.
So request all Krishna Upasak devotees to offer flowers to Prabhupada and offer flowers to Radha. Someone of them. Okay, Harinam, we have more devotees. Harinam, Uma Mataji, Uma Mataji.
To the basic level for you.
Mataji, Virej. Yashoda Mataji. No. Mataji. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. So all online devotees will be sending certificates to you online. So you can actually get it in your WhatsApp. Please contact your preaching leader so that you will receive. Thank you very much. So we'll end the Zoom meeting here. Thank you very much for attending.